Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I was the medical director of Dartmouth-Hitchcock Nashville before Sandy. I'm using YouTube as a modern way to give a speech. I'm not in Nashville, but rather in Florida, enjoying retirement and the weather. There are time limits with YouTube, so this will be mercifully short. I started at what was Matthew Thornton Health Plan in the not yet completed West Center. We quickly outgrew the facility, added a section, outgrew that, tried to make do by sending the administration, who had been upstairs, to a building by what was then Howard Johnson's. The administration outgrew that quickly, and it moved again. We outgrew the West Center and expanded to Merrimack, Milford, and Hudson. Brilliant as we were, we knew that the circumferential highway would cross just north of our site in Hudson. 30 years later, no bridge, and in the meantime we have moved Hudson again. In Milford, we battled planners over some minor interference with a historic monument. It finally got done. We built a facility in Merrimack that was across from the town jail. The Merrimack facility moved again to its present site, where there was a nice Italian restaurant. The West Center has changed to accommodate an urgent care center, an expanded pediatrics department, and a family practice presence. A new building, the Squires Center, sprouted across the parking lot, housing Matthew Thornton Health Plan. It moved out, and the building was used for storage and meetings, but is now our dermatology center. We expanded to a renovated East Center in what had been a cardboard box factory and later an auto parts store. That required a cooperative effort with the city to tear down an old city garage for our front parking lot, move part of Dearborn Street, and renovate a building that, for all the world, looks like a solid brick edifice, but in fact is a post and beam affair with a brick exterior facade. Because the wooden posts in the center brick firewall are actually what hold up the building, there is the odd assortment of rooms with different shapes and configurations. Through the years, the East Center underwent a few reconfigurations. A portico was put at the front entrance to keep folks dry, and the handicapped accessible curbing in front has been altered a few times so as to be accommodating. Folks have hit the concrete abutments a few times, and there was even a car that drove through the front entrance a cold winter night when a boy, taking his father's car on a joyride, went speeding over the curb and into our new entrance. The inside was remodeled more times than can be remembered. Space for administration, space for IM, space for OBGYN, move the record room, gut the center of the building for a pharmacy, run a pharmacy successfully after some bumps, and then remove the pharmacy for dermatology. With all the changes, it is surprising that the building still stands. I once had a corner office, but was demoted to the smaller office so our conference room would fit. There is again need for expansion, and now we are no longer Matthew Thornton Health Plan, but instead part of Dartmouth-Hitchcock. We move to yet another site. One where we will have more visibility, more space for expansion of our primary care mission, and an opportunity to expand services. We can use the expansion to reorient our processes to mirror today's healthcare environment. I have been following the plans and the excitement they have generated from afar. It looks like there has been opportunity for all to have input as to what will work. There has been a significant effort to make this facility a place that is at the service of our patients. It will put us at the front of healthcare in Nashua and demonstrate our connection to a larger, vibrant healthcare system, Dartmouth-Hitchcock. Our new building will solidify us as part of this larger system while keeping us the voice and face of that system in Nashua. Over the years, Nashua has been more than a series of buildings. It has been a laboratory where healthcare innovation has been a key driver of change. We were importantly the first HMO in the state, and indeed our founding was based on the concept that the union of caregivers and the payment system was integral to the delivery of quality, affordable care. We were thought of as communists, socialists, and rebels. We spearheaded innovation, introducing to the community the benefits of mid-level providers, the physician assistants, nurse practitioners, nurse midwives, and nurse clinics. All of these were met with resistance from the Nashua medical community. We had a unified paper medical record that pioneered the use of the SOAP format. The chart traveled from site to site with the patient. Amongst our providers, we introduced the community to leading-edge technology. We convinced people that outpatient surgery was a possibility. Our group, after joining Dartmouth-Hitchcock, introduced an electronic medical record to the community. At the time, a concept foreign to most groups. We began email with Blitz. It seemed like a cult when everyone else used something else. We tried to systematically look at how to get better through process improvement. This emphasized the need to see problems as part of a system rather than individual failure. As a group, we sought to institute same-day access. People came from as far as Europe to see our efforts. Throughout the Dartmouth-Hitchcock system, we led the way in managed care innovation and fought the concept that more is always better. Unfortunately, while we were trying to have managed care as a method to serve patients, others were using it as a methodology for profit by denial of care rather than by applying appropriate utilization. Managed care lost favor across the country, and we are now back where we began, a medical group trying to find ways to deliver care in an environment that seems to value quantity over quality. Hopefully for us, quality will win out. This new building, by demonstrating the benefits of a group approach to the care of individuals, will, I hope, bring a new level of innovation and patient-centered care to our community. It will show the advantages of a group that sees the need to deliver care locally while being part of a system with resources and capabilities beyond those of the community. Ultimately, the new building will be a place to deliver care, yet the core of that delivery will be the devotion of the many who work under its roof. The building will stand as an ongoing symbol of the institution, Dartmouth-Hitchcock, yet will achieve excellence not from the building itself, but from the people who use it as a tool for healthcare delivery, the employees who make healthcare a mission rather than a job, be they physicians, providers, or staff. The mission of the group will be achieved because of its people. The building will help them. Thank you very much. Enjoy this new building.